Hey, how's it going? Mike here, the Fresh Rinse. So excited. Just got back from Nashville, Tennessee. The huge convention was absolutely amazing. I'm gonna kind of give an update, the Fresh's viewpoint, what I thought about the huge, and kind of give a little breakdown of each day. And I don't know, I thought that might be interesting to you. As a bonus, actually, in advance of doing that, I'm gonna show you the update on the bed. I had some guys, not haters, not even critics, just some guys maybe skeptical a little bit about how well the new rubber matting is going to hold up on the bed. Now let me say in advance, my good buddy who taught me how to do this did this to his truck 8 years ago and has never seen rust. So, you know, you just kind of have to go with what works. We're not trying to reinvent the wheel here, but I'm telling you, this is good stuff. So if you haven't already seen this video, I will put a link in the description of how I did the rubber matting on my new truck. Oh, by the way, got a new Slimline tank while I was at the show there in Nashville. So yeah, this is tough stuff. I can't even say it. I'm going to try my best. And you see how this is all sealed up right here. You see that? See how sealed up this is? And I'm gonna go back with another bead now that it's been on here for a week and it's kind of settled. I'm gonna give it another bead. But the glue actually kind of squeezed out of all of the seams, and the glue that I used, it actually hardens when it gets wet. I mean, this stuff lasts forever. Now watch this. I'm no Joe Deary, but I'm gonna give it my best. I promise you, I am trying my best to pull this up. It is not budging. You cannot get this stuff up. It's not going anywhere, and I'm super excited about that. So what did I think about the huge in Nashville, Tennessee? Well, I'll tell you this. I went ahead and bought the ticket for next year. I haven't booked a room yet. But first of all, the Opryland Hotel, if you've never been there, I kid you not. Now, I'm kind of clueless, so take this for what it's worth. But I was there for, 3 full days. I got lost every day. And they actually have a GPS app for your phone so that you can track where you're going in the hotel. This place is a city. You can do anything you want to. You can eat, swim, work out, do nothing. They have some sort of a big wave pool that I never found. How's that happen? Anyways, absolutely amazing. There were, I don't know, 1,000, 2,000, I don't know how many people were there for the actual convention. The way that it kind of works is, airplane flying over my head. The way that it kind of works is every hour throughout the full day is booked with a multitude of classes, and you choose which workshops, breakout sessions that you want to go to. And I filled every hour with a class. I spent very little time on the actual show floor looking at all the equipment. I did some of that, but not nearly as much as others. I really wanted to get in there and just kind of digest all the information that I possibly could. I feel like going into my 10th year that there's so much more that I need to learn, and I wasn't disappointed in the least. Some of the speakers are just more gifted as speakers than others, but all the content was absolutely wonderful. You can go onto the website. I'll try to remember to leave a link in the description, and you can see the breakdown of all the classes. And yeah, it was 100%. I really enjoyed it. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10 because there's always room for improvement. There were some there that I rubbed elbows with that maybe were not as pleased as me. I think you have to go into these things with a lot of grace, understanding that if you take that window cleaning class or you take the Christmas lights class, it's not a weekend tutorial. It's not even a day tutorial. It is an hour overview of that particular subject. And so these instructors, you know, they're under the gun. There's a lot of stress on them to get as much content in as they can in an hour or less. So if you go into it with that, understanding that they're just hitting the high notes, then you're really going to enjoy it. Take a lot of notes. Just it's crazy. And I want to say this. I'm rambling, but I'm pumped up. I don't know that I learned a lot. And I don't mean that arrogantly. I don't know that I learned a lot. I did learn some, but I don't know that I learned a lot. What I did take away from this weekend, or Wednesday and Thursday and Friday, is that a lot of reinforcement on what I knew about my own business that was not right. Again, I don't know that I learned a whole lot, but when I hear other guys and even the instructors talk about their business and it just rings a bell, it resonates, and they're talking about the struggles, I can fully understand where they're coming from. And then they talked about how they overcome that, and it's like, okay, light bulbs are going off. And so I left every session, and certainly every day, rejuvenated, excited, and ready to not only wash, but pursue the business even more. So super excited about the show next year. It's going to be great. If you haven't signed up, go ahead and do that. I think you can go to the website and sign up for next year. A couple $100, I don't know, but try to stay at the Opryland Hotel if it's within the budget, because God, it was absolutely amazing. So a real big humble thank you to all of our subscribers who came up to me at some point during the week and you introduced yourself. We got a few pictures with one another, and it's very humbling, quite honestly, and to get to hear your story. Got to pray with some people. That was great. And yeah, it's just nice to be able to put a face to the names, in particular those who comment a lot or more than others. And it's just very cool. Got to go out to eat with some of you. You just kind of, I was there by myself, so you just kind of took me under your wing and guided me around and whatnot. And super cool. But all right, well, I've got more to say about that in upcoming videos that I'm kind of wrote out some, maybe 3 or 4 or 5 different videos that I want to speak about Fresh Rinse Media and where we're going with it. Got some big things in store that are going to take not only Fresh Rinse Media to another level, but it's going to take our relationship to another level. I'll just go ahead and tell you, there's going to be a private page that's going to show up soon, and I'll be directing some of you to that, and it's going to be good. All right, super excited about my water dragon. I was trying to get the other version. It's a little thicker, but nobody had any. And then I had to go to Power Wash store in Nashville to get this one. They had one left over, but I got it for $237 out the door. And that's a steal, considering that had I purchased it online, it would have been well more than that, plus $200 plus, $200 plus shipping. $200 plus dollars for shipping. All right, this is the unedited version of the Fresh Rinse. I'm super excited about that. And by the way, just to top this off, plot twist for the tanks. Plot twist for the tanks. Boom. It's going to be great. I'll have that in upcoming videos. Hoping to have a work day on Friday. No work, no washing on Friday, working on the rig. Shout out to my friend Barry Little, who's super cool. All right, Mike, the Fresh Rinse, and I'm out.